Hello and welcome to www.ThePapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports app. And today you're joining live with us from the British School Basketball Complex. It's the semi-final, the first semi-final of the girls in the international basketball tournament. Live pictures brought to you by Sri Lanka's #1 sports app, www.ThePapare.com. And the match will be played against British School Colombo, the hosts of the tournament, versus Lyceum International School Wattala. And it's all set to start here. The referees are ready. The teams are ready, and it will commence with the traditional jump ball start. British School has the first possession, and it's a foul start there. And Lyceum Wattala will get back the position. If you're just joining live, it's the first semi-final of the International Basketball Championship, the girls semi-final between Lyceum College Wattala and British School Colombo. Alison Vijayaman with the rebound. Sunny Vijayakun just called off for a travelling violation there. British School making a couple of mistakes early on the quarter and giving back possession, needless possession, back to Lyceum Wattala. Lyceum Wattala coming to the tournament of a very high peak. They're in really good form, playing some really good group stage matches, and Lyceum Wattala takes the first shot at the rim and misses it completely. Sonny Vijayakun with the ball for British School, and she's looking for options there. Passing it out. It's Misharu Ramanayaka on the line for British School for the free throw, the first free throw of the game, which is the first one there. So it's Tanisha Buell wearing number 10 jersey who missed both of the free throws in the first possession that British College did get. It's Sunny Vijayakun with the ball once again. Passing it out to Miharu Ramanayaka, missing the pass completely. British are back in defense. Either the teams have not scored a point yet. It's a 0-0 run for 3 minutes in the game. Allison gets the rebound. British School in a spot of bother here, trying to set their offense straight, but Lyceum Wattala in possession. Mihansa passing it out to the right forward, but missing it completely. British College in possession once again. Lyceum with a clear chance to score the first points of the game. Misses it completely. They are leading the game by 2 points. 4 minutes already gone in the clock. The host British School Colombo bothering out. Sajini trying a 3-point outside the arc, but missing it completely. The offense doesn't seem to click at all. They're not executing the plan properly there. Alison Vijayamana taking the inbound ball. That was Tanisha Bell who scored the first points for British School Colombo. And once again, Sarini in position for British School Colombo. She tries to penetrate into the defense, but she's called off for another travelling violation. 2 travelling violations already on her number. Not good signs for a decent start. And Lyceum College Wattala is deemed for backcourt here. Both the teams committing considerable turnovers under the first 5 minutes of the game. Sarnivijay in possession, going round the arc and finding touch there, connecting the ball into the rim. That's the second shot that she had earned, and she has 2 out of 2, 4-2. British School leading from 2 points here at the semi-final of the International Basketball Championships 2015. Lysim Watala in possession, tries the shot outside the arc, misses it completely. Tries to get the inbound ball off the jump. Lysim Watala missing it. Allison with the inbound ball. Back to Sarini, one of the main players for British outfit. She's been in really good form throughout the tournament, playing really good minutes of basketball. Allison Vijaymanna takes the mid-range jumper in the post position. Does it very well, connecting the rim. 6-2, a 4-point lead for British School Colombo. It's the most important game of the tournament, the semi-final, the first semi-final. British School taking on Lysim Watala. Tries a pass inside the D. Once again, Lysim Watala in position here. Finding for options. Trying to beat the defense of the British School. Tries out shot outside the arc. Misses it completely. Pauni Ranepura trying to get the rebound. Missing it completely. And British School once again in position here. Tries a shot in the fast break. Misses it. Mandira with the fast break. Both the teams seem to be having nervous breakdowns in the offense here. While Sarini tries another shot, misses it completely once again. Sarini with the ball, looking for options. A player in form tries a shot outside the arc. Off the rim, air balls it this time. Lysim Watala in position. That's Mandari with the ball. Passing out to Mihansa. Back to Mandari. Tries a mid-range jumper, as Swisher said, it goes down the deficit for 4 points, 2 points rather. It's 6-4 here. British School in possession here. Sarni Vijay getting the inbound ball. Lysim Watala in position here. Looking for options. 2 minutes left in the maiden quarter, and the British School already leading the quarter 9-4. A 5-point comfortable lead for the home team. Sarni Vijay with the ball here for British School. Looking for options. She's just trying to drive through the middle lane. Takes a shot, an unorthodox shot. She gets the rebound and shoots again. Missing 2 out of 2 there. Lysim Watala on the break. Trying to get a shot. And yes, that's Mandira for you. Connecting it. And reducing the deficit just for 3 points. It's 9-6. British School on the lead still. It's been a bit of a fumbling start for both the teams. British School opting for a full court trap here and tries to get the better of it, but that's Tanisha Bell who's called off for a foul, a shooting foul. She'll be on the line for the second time of the game here, taking 2 free throws, very valuable points, crucial points in the game. Swishes the nets in the first attempt, and she will add up another 4 more points. Misses the second one. 54 seconds to go down in the first quarter. 10-6, 4-point lead for British School. And as we speak, Lysim Watala on the break. Mandira switching the nets once again. It's 8 points now for Lycem Watala, reducing the deficit just for 2 points. A 2-point gap for British School. Not a very much comfortable lead when it comes to basketball. Predicting a close tussle in the game during the last few quarters, I'm sure. Tries a shot outside the arc. British School connects it very well. And score will move up to 13-8. A 5-point comfortable lead right now for British School with under 20 seconds in the first quarter. Lycem Watala looking for options, trying to play off the pick and roll strategy, missing it completely. Good defense by the British School girls. 4 minutes to go, 3 seconds to go. And that's the end. That is the end of the first quarter at the first semi-final, the first girls semi-final of the Inter-International Basketball Championships. 13-8, British School leading comfortably here. Both the teams got onto a pretty nervous start, not having the best of the offenses. British School failing to swish the nets in the first couple of possessions, but bouncing back into the game very well, making sure that Sarini and the rest of the team connects the shot. A couple of 3-pointers into the nets and they have the lead back in the game. And of course, Lycem Watala, they need to slow down, set the play and make sure they get the offensive plays right so that they can score and reduce the lead. It's a 5-point comfortable lead on the British School girls. If you're just joining live, it's the International Basketball Championships girls first semi-final. Live pictures brought to you by www.thepapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. Just under 1 minute to go for the commencement to start the second quarter of the match. So far, British School have been dominating in every aspect with a good offensive play, bouncing back into the game after a pretty shaky offense there during the first few minutes of the first quarter. Even though they do have a good offense, they might need to tighten their screws in the defense and not let the Lyceum girls penetrate. If we just analyze the past games of the Lyceum girls, it's always been about penetrating into the defense and scoring their points off, driving layups. They are not much into set plays. They are not much into taking mid-range jumpers. They have a really good team filled with pace, so they will use it into full swing and make sure they score the points through that. Mihansa will take the inbound ball and pass it out to Hasina Abdul. Mihansa tries a shot outside the arc, missing it completely this time. The first possession of the second quarter, it's 13-8. British School leading the game comfortably with 5 points. British School in possession here once again. Looking for options. British School swishing the nets for another 3-pointer, adding 3 more points into the total. They are leading the game by 8 points. It's the second quarter of the International first girls semi-final. Mihansa to Hasina, Hasina to Lubna. Moset, the fierce full post player for Lycem Watala. British School in possession, looking for options, trying to pass the defense of the Lycem girls. British School in Colombo. Allison asking for the ball. She's free in the post. 3 seconds violation called on for Allison. Allison is not happy. She was right there inside the D, right under the basket for a shot. British School should have opted for that play and they could have added 2 more points in the court as we speak. Mihansa in position for Lyceum, looking for options. Hasina passing it out to Lubna. British School intercepting. Beautiful defensive play there. Crystal Couture for British School. Deemed by the defense of the Lyceum Watala. That's Abdul. Called off for a foul, trying to penetrate into the defense. I did tell you these girls are really good in penetrating into the defense. That is one of their strong points. Hasina will be on the line for 2 free throws. Missing the first one. Crucial points, valuable points for the outfit. They need to make sure that they convert these free scoring opportunities into points at the scoreboard. Swishes the first one adds another point for the total. Will reduce the deficit by a point. British School will be still leading the game by 7 points, 16-9. 3 minutes gone in the second quarter. Lyceum Watala in possession here. That's Hasina making a fumble out of the break. Lubna trying to take the mid-range jumper, fell incomplete. Tanisha Abdul with the ball for British School. Getting the rebound. British School have been on top of the rebound. And finally, my good friend Nabod Vijay Vikram is joining me in commentary. Hopefully the mic will work now.
After a tenacious start by the British School in the first couple of minutes, they've taken the lead in a commanding fashion in the first quarter. They finished off the first quarter with a three-pointer. And they led 13-8 into the first quarter, and now they are leading 16-9 as they take a timeout. British School took a bit of time to settle down. But right now, with their home court advantage, they are just bossing the game. A 7-point lead. What do you think, Lelum, the Lyceum coach, would be telling the girls now?
Well, now one of the strong points for the Lyceum outfit is that they have pace within their team. They are a fast-playing team. What they need to do is penetrate into the defense, and if they are coming on a break, they have to make sure they slow down a bit and go on for the shot. Just break the rhythm, be the defender on the move, and go on for the shot. That would be what the Lyceum coach would be telling the girls.
Well, from the plays we've seen in the first quarter and halfway through this second quarter is that Lyceum hasn't been able to penetrate that British School defense. It's been tough. They've only had the chances on the break, but other than that, the British School defense has been strong. Like that, the interception by Yenuli, who scored that three-pointer to end the first quarter. Back to Crystal. Crystal now tries a three-pointer and airballs it, but still British School with the ball. No, it's turned over. And that's number 4, Hasina Abdul, making another 2 points, and the score is 16-11 in favor of British School. Looks like Hasina Abdul is the player to guard in this Lyceum College team. Allison showing good strength to brush off the defender. And Sarini Vijay Kohan. I'm sorry, that's Miharu Ramanayaka. Getting another 2 points. Chanel Dias. Getting a foul there. The mud ball. Lubna. Back to Kasuni, who fumbles the ball. but still they have possession. Hasina looking for options now. Back to Lubna, back to Hasina again. Good inner defense by British School, resulting in an air ball 3-pointer. Miharu bringing the ball forward. Good ball inside, and another foul committed there by Lyceum School. Crystal now, she misses that free throw. She has one more to, let's see if she can extend that lead. She misses that as well, but a foul is committed as the girls tussled for the rebound. It's still 18-11 in favor of British School. Still a 7-point lead, a healthy 7-point lead for them. Again, good defense, especially on Lubna. Double teaming there. And Lyceum School just been able to pass the ball around the D, but nothing else. Again, good pressure now. Hasina back to Lubna. Lubna tries a three. Off the rim, rebounded by Alison Vijayamana. She's been a pillar of strength in this first 2 quarters in the defensive area, but this time she misses the ball. And another 3-pointer attempted, but it bounces off the rim. Mihinsa. Hasina. Back to Mihinsa. Lubna. Hasina tries a three. Gain off the board. Nowhere near the rim. Again, Hasina misses that 2-pointer. And Miharu on the break now. Hasina coming back in defense. She goes through the defense. Miharu. And a brilliant effort there. Extending that lead. 20-11. Now for British School. Extending their lead to 9 points now. Brilliant work there done by Miharu. Lubna tries to go past the defense. And is fouled. Lubna with the first free throw. Off the rim. Both the sides missing quite a few free throws. Let's see. They need to make these count, Lyceum School. This time she gets that point. It's 20-12. Still 8 points behind. Miharu, the playmaker for British School. A 3-pointer is attempted and it's airballed. But Crystal Couture gets to it but fumbles the ball. And Hasina once again brings the ball forward. Lubna. Lubna tries a three this time. And this time it's good. After a couple of shoots and misses, they get that 3-pointer. And the second quarter ends with BSC still leading 20-15. The lead cut back to 5 points, but still a healthy lead going into halftime.
Indeed, Navod British School clearly on top of the cards here. dominating in every aspect of the game, making sure they block the offensive plays of the Lyceum girls and also convert their offensive plays into points at the other end. And speaking about ThePapare.com, ThePapare.com is available on all major social media platforms. We're a 24 news hub targeting national and international sports news. You can catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and of course on the venue updates where we bring you right after the match what happened in the match on SoundCloud. You can catch us anywhere in social media, and of course the photographs published on the ThePapare.com Facebook page are available for purchase at reasonable rates. For info, you can email to editor@ThePapare.com. You can simply call us on our hotline 077 333 0088. Speaking about ThePapare, a platform for the young where the sports fervor of the youngsters are highlighted. Photos and articles of the younger age groups will be shared on www.facebook.com/ThePapare, the future generation of Sri Lankan sports. You can find all the information there. And for all you people at corporate institutions, you can ask us, you can let us know rather, and we will cover your sporting event. The ThePapare Lite is a social media platform covering the lighter sides of sports, sporting events of institutions, students, corporates, and etc. You can inform your event to editor@ThePapare.com, or you can once again simply call us on 077 333 0088, and we will be there to cover your sporting festival, your corporate sporting extravaganza. Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub covering all aspects of all games around the island. 2 more minutes to go in the halftime break. It's a 2015, a comfortable lead for British School Colombo. Dominating every aspect of the game early on, making sure that they get on the full court trap during the first few minutes of each quarter and put the pressure back on the Lyceum girls, and then they will switch their defense once again into the zone. Lyceum battle, of course, and nothing's going on their way. Of course, reminding you the next big game, the Clash of the Titans, the finals of this international basketball tournament will also be live streamed on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub on 3rd October. Both girls and boys final. The live stream will start from 3 p.m. onwards. We'll bring you the action live right to your doorstep. Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, www.thepapare.com, and the other 3 semi-finals want to follow right after this. Asian International School taking on Colombo International School Kandy, one of the big games in the tournament as well. Both the teams are in really good form. Speaking of AIS double champions for the year 2015, they will be battling for supremacy against Colombo International School Kandy, and there will be 2 semi-finals tomorrow as well, which will be also live streamed on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, www.thepapare.com, starting from 3 p.m. onwards. Just under 1 minute to go for the crucial third quarter to commence. 2015, British School leading the game comfortably with 5 points.
The start of the second half and the start of the third quarter, and Lyceum School, a lot of work to do for them. They are behind 5 points at halftime. The score reads 20-15 in favor of British School. They had a very nervous start at the beginning, but they've come back strong with a few three-pointers, and have since that third minute in that first quarter have taken the lead and has not relinquished it, as the second half is started. Miharu back to Mihire, again the three-pointer off the rim. Lubna back to Hasina. Lubna back to Hasina, three-pointer way off target, but the rebound is good by number 11, that's Pavani Ranepura. Mihire back to Miharu. Allison, a turnaround shot off the board, free shot for her, and she makes it count. Still keeping that 5-point lead, British School. Hasina back to Kasuni, tries a long three-pointer again that bounces off the rim. Miharu in open, and she's called for a traveling foul. Lubna gets to the ball. Hasina they're just passing around the perimeter and sending an hopeful three-pointer every time they get the ball. This is not what they expect and not what the coach wants from them.
Indeed, Delum, as we speak, Tanisha on the post move, missing it completely. Lubna in defense for Lyceum. As Navod said, the coach of the Lyceum Waterloo would not accept this. And as we speak, one of the players in form for Lyceum, that was Mihara, who took Mihansa, who took her seat back on the bench. And Asha Nisma will replace her on the court. And as we speak, Hazina in possession for Lyceum Waterloo, trying to penetrate off the defense, missing the shot completely here. It has been really good defense by the British School girls. Alison Vijayman and Tanisha on the rebounds very well. They've been dominating the rebound factor throughout. And as we speak, Lubna will swish the nets for another couple on a inbound pass. 22-19, a three-point shaky lead for British School. Alison Vijayman trying to go for the mid-range jumper, missing it completely. That's Kasuni for Lyceum, passing it out to Asha Nisma. Hasina making a fumble out of the ball right there inside the D, and a foul is also called and a timeout for British School Colombo. British School has lost a bit of touch in their defense during the third quarter. They have straight away opted for the zone defense without putting pressure during the first few minutes. They used to opt for the full court trap in the first few minutes and put pressure back on the Lyceum girls. But this time, opting for the zone defense has not gone so far very well for the British School lads.
Lyceum may have just cut back that lead back to 3 points, but still they are just shooting hopeful three-pointers, have not been able to penetrate that defense.
Indeed, Navod, well, as I said before, the strong point of the Lyceum girls is they're a team who penetrates into the defense. They used to score points through driving layups. So set shots are not their best weapon to score points against British School. So they need to try and bring their normal game back here. Let's see what the coach has during this timeout. Even though they have cut back the lead, it's a long way to go. 3 points can be very crucial during the final 600 seconds of the game.
British School coach just asking for a timeout just to stem that momentum of Lyceum School. Yeah, they have cut down that lead back to 3 points, 22-19. Start off the timeout. Beautiful move by Lyceum, but the finishing is not there. Should have made that shot count as Miharu now has the ball, comes back. Brilliant move by her, going under the defense, but again she misses that layup. Hasina, one-on-one, shoots off the rim, and the rebound is gathered by Miharu. She's everywhere in attack and in defense. Three-pointer bounces off the rim. Crystal, Miharu comes back, a long pass. Now back to Crystal. She tries a three-pointer. Everything bouncing off the rim. Hasina brings the ball forward. Tries a two. Again, the story of the day. Ball bouncing off the rim. Lubna now tries a three. Now she airballs it. Crystal gets to the ball first. Miharu is hounded by Lubna, but gets past her down the lane and gets that layup. Good awareness shown by Miharu to brush off the defense of Lubna to score that 2 points. Three-pointer, and that's good. Brilliant reply there by Tarinduni. It's 24-22. The lead cut back to just 2 points. Lyceum School coming back into this match strongly in this third quarter. Just under 5 minutes to go. An interception. Crystal with an open lane and misses that layup. A horrific miss by Crystal. A three-pointer now off the board. Rebounded by Tanisha. Sarini. A hopeful layup by Alison Vicheman is good. Even she is surprised with that. It's 26-22. Lubna. Again intercepted by Tanisha. Sarini. And Tanisha is called for traveling violation. This time another airball three-pointer. Coming back on the counter is British School and is fouled.
Sarni Vijayakun seems to be out of touch today, not passing the ball in the hands of the teammate. And as we speak, Hasina trying to penetrate into the defense, but passing it out to Ashna Nisma, who tries a three-point airballs it this time, and British School will get possession back. Allison taking on the inbound ball, passing it out to Mihiri. Sajni looking for options, intercepted by the defense of the Lyceum girls. Hasina on the break, passing it out to Pavani, in fact, and Hasina tries the mid-range jumper there, right in front of the ring and connects it this time. 26-24, 2-point lead for the British School Colombo. Sarni Vichekun with the ball in possession for British School. Very bad pass there, and as we speak, Lyceum Watali is on the fast break, swishes the nets of a full court layup. Beautiful play by Hasina. passing it out to her teammate Rashmi Pereira, who scored the vital points there and squared the game 26 all. 2 minutes to go in the crucial third quarter, and as I said, Navod, this third quarter of every game is a game-changing quarter.
Absolutely, Lyceum School have come back strongly in this third quarter after half time. They've squared this match 26 all. And to end before this time out was taken, two brilliant moves there by Lyceum School. The first one down the right hand side, a good passing move by Lyceum School, and Hasina showing great awareness, not taking the shot at the first turn, just taking on the defense, and then on the break just passing it back to Lubna, and Lubna back to Hasina, who had a open mid-range jumper. It looks like Lyceum is very good at the counter attack.
Indeed, Navod, well, Lyceum girls have been doing what the doctor has prescribed during the halftime. They've been penetrating into the defense, less set plays here. They've scored points through a lot of fast breaks, and as a result, they've scored the game 26 all, and 2 more minutes to go in this third quarter. And as we speak, British School in possession. Tanisha trying to score the point, but called off for a foul. She'll be on the line for 2 free throws. Pressure right back on the shoulders of the British School girls. She will have to switch the nets this time. Very crucial points. These points will come handy during the final quarter. Misses the first one. Alison is not happy with her teammate there. She wants her to convert these free throws into points in the scorecards. Swishes the second one, adds a point and leads the game with a point. British School once again in the lead, and as we speak, Lyceum Watala in possession. Hasina with the ball. Passing it out to Lubna, looking for options. Lubna in the middle to Rashmi Pereira, who misses it completely. That's Kasuni De Silva, who tried the post move. Lyceum Watala still with the ball. Lubna trying a layup with short steps. Lyceum Watala in lead 27-28 for the first time in the game. Lyceum Watala leading the game by a point. Under 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Alison Vijayamana missing the shot there from the left post. Lubna passing it out to Hasina. Hasina in possession for Lyceum Watala. Lubna looking for options. Back to Hasina. Sends it out to Lubna, who cuts right through the defense. Misses the shot. Rashmi Pereira tries the mid-range jumper, misses it. That's Mihri. Tries to get the pass right in the fast break, but misses it completely. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. 27-28 for the first time in the game. Lyceum Watala leading the game with a point. Rashmi Pereira misses the shot completely, and that ends the crucial third quarter where Lyceum Watala comes back into the game, leading the game with a point at 27-28. Good minutes of play by the Lyceum girls, making sure they penetrate into the defense, get their shots right. And as we speak, Lubna will take the final 2 free throws. She was called off for a foul in that last offensive play. Misses the first one completely. She has another chance to switch the nets and add another point and lead the game by 2 points here. She does so, adds a point, and Lyceum will lead the game by 2 points. It's 27-29. And we'll be stepping into the final 600 seconds, or in other words, the final quarter of the first girls semi-final of the International Basketball Championships. Live pictures brought to you by www.ThePapare.com. And reminding you, the next semi-final between Asian International School and Colombo International School, Kandy, will also be live streamed on ThePapare.com. And the 2 other semi-finals that will be played tomorrow, will be live streamed starting from 3 p.m. onwards. And on the 3rd of October, the big game, the finals of the International Basketball Championships, will be live streamed, where we will bring the action live from British School Complex to right near to your doorstep. 27-29, one more minute to go in the quarter break, just before the fourth or the final quarter. The first semi-final, Lyceum Bottler bouncing back into the game during the third quarter with good play in the offense and restricting a whole lot of amounts, a whole lot of points on the other end, defending it out very well, making sure they have the better of the British girls. The coach of the British school would definitely have a lot of advices to give to the girls during this quarter. Tanisha Bull and Alison Vijayman have been on top of the rebounding cards, but during the third quarter they've been a bit shaky. They've not edged the rebounds as much as they did in the first two quarters, and that has been a turning point in the game because Lubna and Pavani did have a whole lot of rebounds, and hence Lyceum Bottler did have a lot of second chances to the hoop where they converted them into points. And it is 1 point that differentiated the two teams in the third quarter, which gave Lyceum Bottler a 2-point lead, 27-29, and we are stepping into the final quarter of the International Basketball Championships first girls semi-final played between British School Colombo and the Lyceum International School Vattala. British School will have the Lyceum School Vattala will have the first possession in the final quarter. Hasina with the ball, passing it out to Lubna. Back to Hasina. Back to Lubna. Lubna tries a shot outside the arc, misses it completely. Tanisha with the rebound. British School in the break, but that's Miharu trying to slow things down, but Mihiri on the other end tries a shot outside the arc, misses it completely. Kasuni with the rebound. Hasina here with the ball for Lyceum School Vattala. Lubna giving the screen, but Hasina opting otherwise and passing it out to the right forward and tries to penetrate into the line, into the defense rather. Lubna tries a shot outside the arc. Both the teams opting for shots but missing them completely. A nervous start in the fourth quarter. It's 27-29. Lyceum Vattala leading the game. Crystal Couture passing it out to Miharu. Miharu in possession for British School. Tanisha in the middle. Misses the shot completely, deemed by the defense of the Lyceum, but Miharu intercepts the ball right back and misses on the shot, and Lyceum Vattala will have possession here. Hasina on the break. She has under the basket shot, which she swishes the net and she adds 2 points into the total. It's 27-31, 4-point lead for British to Lyceum School Vattala. Miharu on the break, a beautiful move there, driving through the left lane. Beautifully done by Miharu. She will reduce the deficit back to 2 points, 29-31. Lyceum Vattala tries a shot outside the arc, misses it. Tanisha with the rebound to Miharu. Miharu on the break. She has no support. The lanes are not filled. That's Crystal. Tries a shot outside the arc for British School. Airballs it. Lubna with the rebound. Hasina tries to pass the defenders. And passing it out to Pavani. Pavani to Rashmi, and Rashmi passing it back to Hasina to Lubna. Lubna tries an unorthodox shot, calls off for a foul. She will be in the line for 2 free throws, very crucial points in the final quarter here. Lubna will for sure want to make these free throws count and convert them into points. And as we speak, Sarni Vichekon will come back in for British School, while Crystal Couture will take a seat back on the bench. She's been playing really good minutes of basketball throughout the start. Very good in her defense as well. British School, they don't have to do anything out of ordinary. They just need to tighten their screws in the defense and make sure the offense flows naturally. As we speak, Lubna misses the second one. 29-32, a 3-point lead for British School, and that's Mihri with the ball. Tries to puts the pass back into Allison. But British School will retain possession as Sarni intercepts the ball on the other end. She comes off for a full court layup, misses it completely. Tanisha. Allison with the rebound. Sarini back to Miharu. Miharu tries a mid-range jumper, air balls it. Ball out of bounds. Lyceum International win possession. Lubna getting the inbound pass to Hasina. Hasina to Kasune De Silva, who swishes the net outside the arc for another 3-pointer. Lyceum International School have clearly bounced back into the game. Sarini Vijaykun tries another shot in reply to trying to counter-attack. Misses it completely. Lubna getting the better of the two rebounders of the British School and passing it out to Hasina. Hasina on the break. Tries a layup. Fails. Sarini Vijaykun with the rebound. Advances into the front court. Misses the ball completely, making a fumble out of that fast break. She should have opted for the option of passing the ball into the hands of the rest of her teammates. Since she did not, it cost the possession. And Lyceum Batal will have the possession once again. That's Kasune De Silva back to Hasini. Hasini gets the inbound pass to Lubna, where she misses it. Crystal Couture is back on the court and she gets a rebound. She goes for a fast break. Tries an unorthodox layup. Misses it completely. Tired limbs of her. Miharu with the rebound. Tries the second chance. Misses it completely. And this time Lyceum Battala retaining possession. Lubna slowing the pace of the game. Passing it out to Hasina. Hasina looking for options. Tries the mid-range dumper. And that's Rashmi Pereira, who switched the nets and added another 2 points for the Lyceum Battala. It's 4 more minutes to go in this final quarter, and clearly Lyceum are on top now. British School dealing with pressure. Crystal Couture looking for options. Passing it back to Sarini. Sarini to Miharu. Miharu tries a shot outside the arc. Swishes the net. 31. 32, 37. 5-point lead for Lyceum Battala. Miharu will have to do it a couple more times to get back into the game. They have 4 minutes remaining in this quarter. And a substitution will come in for British School. Sarini Vijaykun will take her seat back on the bench. She's been not informed today. She's one of the key players for British School Colombo, who has been playing really good minutes. Miharu in the ball as we speak. Tries to penetrate into the defense with the pass but fails. That's Kasuni with the ball for Lyceum, passing it to Hasina. Hasina looking for options to Rashmi. Rashmi back to Hasina. Hasina driving through the middle lane, tries a layup, misses it completely. Lyceum Battala leading the game by 5 points as we speak. Miharu passing out to Tanisha for a post move. Beautiful layup by Tanisha Bell, who has been playing really good minutes of basketball throughout the game. She's been scoring, defending and netching rebounds in this semi-final. 34-37, 3 more points for British to score the game, and they have 3 more minutes left in the clock as well. Hasina with the ball for Lyceum Battala. Steps on the ball and misses the ball. Miharu with a free layup. What can she do? Breaks the rhythm. Tries to switch the nets. Air balls it. That's Rashmi Pereira passing it out to Kasune De Silva. To Hasina Abdul, who switches the nets. Crystal Couture tries a shot way off the arc. Yeah, ball set. It was a bad decision that she made. She should have set the play, gone for pass, opted for passing the ball around. Hasina Abdul with the ball for Lyceum Battala. Lyceum Battala leading this game comfortably with 5 points. Hasina Abdul looking for options. Rashmi Pereira goes all the way to the right lane and takes the mid-range jumper. Swishes the nets. It's 41-34. 7-point lead now for Lyceum Battala. Miharu with the ball, passing it out to Tanisha. Tanisha looking for options, sends it all the way down to the left post. Alison Vijayman with the ball. Back to Mihiri. Mihiri tries a shot. Just outside, just inside the arc. Tanisha gets the rebound. Looking for options, sends it back to Mihiri. With an unorthodox mid-range jumper. Bad shot decision. Just under 2 minutes left in this quarter. 34-41. Lyceum International School, Vattala leading the game. British School will be very disappointed after this game if they lose. They've been leading the game throughout the first half, and they've just given away a game that they could have taken back home. Hasina with the ball, passing it out to Kasuni. Kasuni back to Hasina. Hasina to Rashmi. They have two number 9s. Just under 1 minute to go in this quarter, and there's nothing much the British School girls can do right now. It's running clock and the clock is still on. Ten seconds to go. Lyceum Battala bouncing in back into the game. 34-42. They have almost won this game and qualified to the final stage of the International Basketball Championship, and that's the end whistle. 34-42. 8-point victory for the Lyceum International School. Vattala British School bids farewell to the International Basketball Tournament 2015. They led the game during the first half and came off into the second half, trying to continue their offense but failed miserably. And that's the end of the first girls semi-final. Navod?
Absolutely, Lelum. A brilliant comeback by Lyceum School in this second half. They were down by as much as 7 points in the second quarter, and it was extended to 9 points, but still came back strongly in the third quarter, and they led by 5 to end the third quarter, and they've kept that lead throughout. They had a bit of scare because British School just cut back that lead back to 4 points, but some brilliant moves, especially by Lubna and Hasina, and also Pavani in the latter stages, making some crucial points, crucial shots, the three-pointer, as well as a couple of two-pointers, and they've taken this home, and they are going into the finals. And also talking about ThePapare.com. ThePapare.com is Sri Lanka's leading sports destination, unprecedented live streaming, on-field updates, out-of-the-box reporting, and y'all can gather this information on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Google+. And furthermore, the ThePapare, a platform for the young, where the sports fervor of youngsters are highlighted. Photos and articles of the younger age groups will be shared on www.facebook.com/ThePapare. And also the photographs published on the ThePapare.com Facebook page are available for purchase at reasonable rates. For more info, just email us on editor@thepapare.com or call 077 333 0088. And do join us again in another few minutes time for the first semi-final in this Inter-International School Basketball Championship. The boys' first semi-final, the CIS Kandy versus AIS.
Check one.